Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on Sui. Wanted to do a full update. My internet is definitely not working with me. There's a bit of an outage here in the neighborhood, so I'm going to try to give you a good analysis with what I have. But ultimately, this is a bit of an emergency update because unfortunately, Sui has broken down. All right, Sui has broken down the main support level that we have talked about now for the last 3 weeks or so, that this level needs to hold, and then we're talking about the level at 2.95 and $3, which for the last 2 times actually did hold. And I personally also bought Sui twice at that support level. Yesterday, the majority of the bearish pressure actually happened before or after I went to sleep, so I did not buy again. I'm also not certain if I would have otherwise. But ultimately what happened so far is that we got that breakdown below 2.95, and that's a problem. The main reason why that's a problem is that the next major support zone, the major liquidity zone we have, and you can also see the 3rd of February we spiked down to that, is this level right here between 2.4 and $2. It's a pretty wide liquidity zone, as you can see. You could even argue it goes all the way down to 1.7, so let's for simplicity say that it's this level right here around 2.2. But that's a pretty substantial drop, right? From the current price, a drop down into 2.2 would be another 20% decrease, which with the market cap that Sui has is absolutely huge. So the question is well, can we still get a reclaim? Because that is ultimately what we want to see, right? Or at least I assume most of you want to see a bullish Sui instead of a bearish one. I personally don't care too much, and I mean that with no disrespect, but honestly I just don't. The thing is that, all right, well, if we want to get a bullish reclaim, like what we need to do is, I would argue we need to break back above $3, right? So if Sui is able to get that reclaim, that breakout above $3 with volume, then we're good, all right? Because then this was just a negative imbalance, then we have a reclaim, and we're back into this consolidation range. However, we need to have some sort of a reason to get that much strength that we can reclaim above $3. And at this point of time, I just don't see it. Bitcoin is at strong support, but it's really not gaining that much of strength from that support. That's not a great sign. Could still happen when the US market opens, but all right, not a great sign for now. And then outside of that, the fundamentals for Sui have not been amazing for some time. The TVL has been in the downtrend since January, and the DEX trading volumes are, yesterday they were a bit higher, but they've also significantly decreased. And there's also just in general, fundamentally, a lot of uncertainty around the markets. And then I'm talking about geopolitics, but also economically. So that's why, look, I will keep you updated on this, and it is certainly a possibility that we will be able to reclaim back above $3 here. But for now, I would say it's most likely, and we have to assume that we're not going to do that. And we will spike up to that level to grab that liquidity, to gain that confirmation. But I think it's most likely we're going to be dropping down into that level around 2.2 for now for Sui, and that we will continue the bearish structure, which basically has started, if I can show you, that basically has started since the 19th of January, right? I mean, basically when we were unable to hold the support level right here at 3.6, and when it turned into resistance, that's when a consolidation or a sideways moving price action started to turn bearish. So unfortunately, I think this is most likely. Like I said, I'll keep you updated on this if there's any updates, if there's any changes. But for now, I think that's what you need to know. So be careful. I'll keep you updated on this. Take care and bye.